Alright, what did you do on mids? Try and double bomb or what?
I believe we were double bombing, yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's this one.
The control point is being contested.
Let's slow it down here. They're meant to
Yeah,
have some serious damage here, so I'm expecting you guys to bomb.
The control point is being captured.
I don't know where your other soldier is. Yeah, he didn't show up to mid, so that's problematic. Your soldier up top left, Draconic, likes to take a lot of damage by peeking. I'm not sure if he was the one who got the damage on the mid, but past early in the mid, like his first time doing that, they're gonna be more ready for it, and they're gonna just probably kill him if he does it again if you're playing against a good team. And he's not healthy enough here to bomb with his other soldier, who is currently on the med. But if he was, that would definitely be a med kill.
The control point is being contested.
Or at least probably, because these two scouts are walking. So now Playsick isn't walking with his scouts, and is instead back here, because he was arrowing,
The control point is being
and you are out. Alright, your med lives, that's fine. It's good to leave there. Once you know you're probably going to lose, but... Alright, yeah, you weren't, I guess, in a position to set up. How do you hold second? We'll see eventually, but where does your demo and where do your soldiers play?
I think Demo normally plays in Saw, although he does rotate around a fair bit. And then I play on Fence, and I think Mustard usually on playing Fence too, but I don't know where Mustard plays.
What are you?
I'm Pock Scout. Big Weaver
Okay.
fan.
Yeah, I usually like to have, I think it's the best to have two soldiers, one on like cheese watching Saw and the other on pipe, who can kind of watch Saw and lower. And, you know, shoot them if they come through Saw, spam them if they come through lower. And that'll be like your pocket soldier on the pipe and your roamer standing in cheese. And then you just have your med playing like around backup point, and your demo watching lower, and just denying them if they try and take space there. And he can easily, if your demo's like where Mr. Hass is right now, he can easily come and spam over on Saw if they are pressuring Saw without pressuring lower, which is what they did here. You would have needed to get into your positions a little faster, which I don't think you had the capability to do. But just generally, that's a good idea on the hold. But you guys got out, so that's fine. You're feeding one. That's going to be a late death. I don't like this. I'm not sure why he's in Saw, but... just taking it at the end. Should win that. Okay. It's slowing them down enough to get a gun, which is good. If they just went in, they shouldn't be fighting him back there. They should have just walked into last, which is now what they're doing, because you are down one on last, and you wouldn't have had a level 3 gun at that point. So summoning someone behind there is not smart. Your demo does get a debt on their demo though, so given that you have one behind right now, I'd try and push right now, because their demo can't deny you, so you can just walk all this space. And at that point, you're going to see that they're fairly passive. But you just bomb, a double bomb. Okay, you got the force. Your demo cannot die here. You're down 2 soldiers. They're gonna definitely try and force your med. That's the thing. I see your med has no scout in front of him right now. The scout is back here. That's not what you want.
Or switch off class. Sorry.
Yeah, being on the off class is fine, but as soon as you're sacking those soldiers, I mean, first, while you're sacking the soldiers, you need to be on scout, and then you just back up and wait for a sack. They're going to send someone left or lower usually, because your demo is going to be watching right here for the moment. But you use in on the ad. Alright. I'm going to rewind and see. Did you get forced, or did you just try and use?
The control point is being contested.
So, you, at this point, your scout sees this. That is not, oh, we can just into them. That is, let's take this space. That's an atrocious use. Your 90 getting spammed by a pipe. It was a force. Okay. A force there is more understandable. It shouldn't happen. I don't think, as a med, you should be peeking here. When your team is not yet, like, fully cleared that. But it should be up to your soldier or your scout to go out here and clear it at that point, but that's fine. You used. You're going to try and fight on mid, it looked like. I don't mind this. You have a pick. You can probably get their med. Yeah. This is smart. You've gotten their med. Now be ready, Big Weezer fan, for your medic to get bombed. Yeah, good. Alright. That was good. Still expecting the bombs. Basic genius. Alright. Now you know it's ad, but you have a sniper. That's... Alright. You're walking saw. Alright.
Our control point is being captured.
What is this? What do they do? Okay. You have now, you want to go as fast as possible. But you do have a sniper. Yeah, you're double sticky bombing through lower. Alright, demo's big here. Scout dies, that's not good. And you should just leave. They're down 3. Free fight now. Because your demo's still alive. Yeah, it's not exactly what a refight looks. Now you gotta leave, man. Now you gotta leave. Like, you gotta leave yesterday. Huge. Oh. It's not just you. Yeah, you didn't have a scout with you, so it was tough, but I would have just walked here, had your soldier like take high ground here, and just hard spam this heavy, and just gone for it. But you kind of half-assed it, and it didn't end up saving your life, because you didn't leave in time. So either you commit, or you do not, but you are not like half-committed like that. Okay, go ahead. Hold this ad. You have a soldier behind, they know about that. Alright. Good force, good spam by the other soldier. Really good spam. I just good to be in that position. without being at risk. So now it's another leapfrog where you're an ad. You want to buff players before you go, hopefully. Because right now it's just your combo who has heals and just your combo who's peeking. Sniper again! What is this? You're at ad. Alright. If Mustard is on Scout, your med is not getting forced there. Sniper is... It's good on Snake Water, it's really good, but it's good on like last, and you were never on last. And it was never a stalemate situation, not for a moment. It's been 3 leapfrogs in a row. You don't want to be on Sniper when you have ad or when you have dishead. I know you have dishead, you're just trying to get a force. Interesting bait, but it works out. Alright, you force them, you gotta leave. Good job. Now it's ad again. They're down a scout still. You're just not doing anything now. I try and get spot in here. You don't have a flank scout, but a roamer or something should be spotting, peeking here. Good pick. Okay, you should be able to go. So you gotta go now. Because you're 80, you're gonna get. You don't need to build anymore. But you now have a scout pick, and if you want to push off of that, you should go fast. Or at least pressure them pretty far back. Because you could be walking here right now. If you were faster, they would be down a scout, and you would be in here. And Sniper would be useless, or dead. They'd probably be rolled by a Uber, because this isn't going to last long, but let's see it. It's a sniper. It's unfortunate. Alright. Alright, that's unfortunate. I'd mainly want you to recognize how big that scout pick is, how big any pick is when you're pushing with that like that, and just go faster. Because going slower, going cautiously is good sometimes, but when you have a pick and when you have some kind of small ad like that, it's good to make your way in fast, because you can catch out players who are not ready, especially in this div. People are going to be really not ready, or just not even aware it's ad. Okay, let's go. Alright, this is scrappy. What are you doing? Okay, you were up players before, now you're not. Alright, big Weezer fan about to get an 8K. It's just a frag movie at this point. Alright. A bit of coordination there, that's probably down to calls, which I can't hear. So, there's not much to say about that, apart from, I think, if anything should be called, it's stuff in the combo, and it looked like your pocket scout and your med had very different ideas of what they were going to do there. And it's okay for you to not know exactly what your soldiers are doing, because they probably aren't calling super well. That's just a thing soldiers do. It's okay for this fight to be scrappy like that, but your med and pocket scout, definitely, if they're together, should have an idea. Either say, we're leaving, and just leave, and screw the other players, you're leaving, or, oh, we're in, and you could have probably saved a couple of your players' lives. Ultimately, it worked out. You were able to take them like one-on-one. Post-fight there, so it worked out. You see all their sticks, but you use it anyway. Soldier rebirth since your demo's dead. Okay, end on the right here. This is good. But you all die. You had enough time to wait for your demo and still use the Uber. And that's a call your med needs to make about the ads. Is if it's like 70 ad like it was there, you definitely should wait for your demo. And it's going to be tougher, but it's going to be even tougher to take the fight without your demo than it is going to be when you just have small ad. Are you guys calling where your Ubers are going to end on last as well?
Yeah, I think I did it a few times, but I didn't do it a lot.
Yeah, it's a tough call to make, but you just gotta know, like, for each last, where ending is the best. And I'd say on Snakewater, it's the right is a more open area, and you're gonna have a better time there, but they're gonna have a much better time defensively if they're on the left. So it depends on where the picks are. If you see people right, then you can call during the Uber to end right. If you see people left, and you can walk into them, you can like deny them the space left and force them to rotate all the way around. You can do that. You can call to end left. If you have ad like that, it's good to just make them not be in the point and then cap the point while they're out. And ultimately, since it's more open on the right, if you have the left, you can have your soldiers push from like lobby into them on the right and have your combo push from the left on the right and take point that way. So I think ending left, ending wherever they are is good on Snake, but you do want to stop them from ending left. Yeah. That was just a feed. Just run, Blazik. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's fine.
Oh.
Soldiers are getting a lot of forces. That's
Damn.
Ooh, damn.
Yep, you staggered your deaths. Your soldier got a force, but it wasn't a great position to get a force in because he's dead for the push and the last they're doing. Spy to mid? Is this? No, it's not. Sadly, no spy to mid. Okay. So, remember last mid I said your soldier was peeking too far up here. And I think he's taking too much damage for a soldier on mid. Now he's just playing kitchen. Gets good damage, but ultimately can't do much. Okay, you're down both soldiers. You gotta be shooting the same stuff. Okay, yeah, you're out. This team... Never mind. They weren't too good at chasing you out of mid here. No, that was just tough. Your soldier bombs didn't get anything initially, so you needed to probably leave the mid earlier, I'd say, where you aren't getting a pick in the next few seconds after you're down a player on mid like that, and they have the space that they do there. You just gotta leave, because now you look at the situation. You're down 3 on last. Even though it's a tiny bit of ad, that's not going to come into play. You're just going to lose this round if they're smart. And there's nothing you could have done on that last. Definitely not engineer, I'll say that. Heavy is good if you don't have very much time to do anything. Sure you know that.
The control point is being captured.
Poop, butt, ass.
Got a ton of damage. Your meta also took a lot of damage. I'd say you know your meta is low. Your meta is kind of even lower. Gotta play for these soldiers. Okay, now recommit once your meta recommits. If you are going to, you're not. I'm not sure why that scout was in then, but
Time has been added.
what happened there? Your demo died because your med left lower. I believe that's what happened.
Yeah.
Was that just not called properly, or your demo didn't react, or what?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
remember,
that's
'cause I was
definitely
far away
something
from
you
the
need to
medic
call.
when they were on lower. I think I remember that.
The control point is being captured.
Or I don't remember that.
Alright, your demo's 260. That's great. Alright, Plastic, this is a dogship position. Don't stand here. Stand like... Yeah, here you're kind of blocked off from vision. You're in a tight area here. This is generally quite tight. There are a lot of good places around you for soldiers to land. They can land here, they can land here, they can land here. They can land just like in the door of Saw. And those aren't positions they're going to be able to just get destroyed. So... Snakewater mid it's the mid where you're probably gonna die the most. It's not the worst mid for mid. That's Gully Wash and probably Product if they have a sniper, but you are just gonna die a lot. But I'd say like here, play the dodge spam. You can heal your demo and then just don't think about it anymore. You're playing the dodge of the spam. But since you took so much spam, your demo got walked out back here, which is not his fault. And
Time has been added.
yeah, it's no one's fault there. It's just there's a better position. Speaking of, yeah.
Alert. The control point is
All right,
being
back on
contested.
last again.
Time
Back
has
on
been added.
last. You have no one left. They don't care because they're open players, but you have no one here for a little bit. Alright, your soldier dies lower. You gotta trade for it. That's a good job. This demo should die. Sniper should be right, I'll say. This is not, like, you're never gonna get a pick doing this. This is like Mickey Mouse. If someone peeks you here, they're kind of stupid. You should be here as a sniper, and you probably would have been able to kill that demo more easily. But he re-peeked and fed. So they're still down at demo. This is confusing what your demo and meta are doing.
Alert. Our control point is
But
being
it
captured.
worked out. Okay. It's just a minor thing about where to play on last.
Time has been added.
Basic, no! What the hell was that? Why'd you walk out here and then drop down?
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Alright, yeah, no, that's highly unfortunate. Your demo was kind of down here when they walked in Saw. I think he should have reacted quicker to probably... I would have at least hoped Draconic screaming that they were all Saw. Demo's dead now. But yeah, no, the heavy was extremely effective there. It's good to just have that. And since your med died there, you know it's gonna be some disad. But they're down a demo, so if they're aggro, you force them.
Point is being captured.
Or you just take the point, since they're completely out. You have a sniper, you want your soldiers to... someone to get saw. Yeah. Is this where you generally play sick, like around here? Alright. Yeah, I don't know about that. This is like a 2010 position. No, not literally. This map didn't exist, but this is not a good position for a med to stand. Stuff like that might happen. You're barely vulnerable to people bombing you without you being able to see them. Okay, you're dead apparently. Yeah, I think this is something you guys should do better. So I'll check where you are and just give you like a map review on this quickly. Where you want each player to stand on a second hold. Something you'll notice is that in lower divs, the demo tends to stand where the soldiers are in higher divs. So for example, your demo plays Saw, when in higher divs the soldiers play Saw. And I'm not exactly sure why. But...
Scout, falling here.
So I told you where the soldiers are going to stand. You're going to have like one in cheese, one on pipe. But kind of everything has to revolve around your meds position. Which I'd say like here is good. Somewhere around here. You have a lot of area to surf into. You can surf over there. You can surf up there on this fence or behind it. Up on the bats. And that's quite hard for a soldier to deal with if you surf onto any number of these high grounds. Compared to... yeah. This, again, it used to be a common spot once, because you kind of play around your demo Saw, but... no, I think demo lower is pretty definitively better. You can have a scout here, your demo just here. Deny all this space here. And... a lot of teams like to walk wide lower to pressure. They weren't doing a ton of pressuring, which means they shouldn't get the force off, but because your med was standing here in this kind of tight area, where your only option to get away from Saw there was to walk across this tight corridor, which is like a soldier's dream, to land on a medic who has nowhere to move but low ground or area right in front of you. So, if I were you, I would have dropped to low ground, but at that point, you have a soldier right above you. It's not good still, it's just maybe you dodge a rocket. Compared to here, you have a lot of options. You can dodge over here, where if your demo's holding this space, you just have so much area to work with. And your soldiers can also deny Saw better, because you won't have to take damage, you won't have to die to spam like this. Both of them can still spam lower. Your soldier can bomb like up on the pipe or fence from cheese if there's really nothing there. But mainly the soldier up here can spend a lot of time spamming lower if they are pressuring that. Or spamming Saw if they walk in. And this is huge spam, because they're going to round this corner like this. And they're going to see a soldier here who's too passive to really chase. And they're going to see a soldier here who can just jump away. And with a team behind him. So all they do is take a ton of spam no matter where they are here. If they're peeking here, so they're just going to have to force if they walk through. Or a soldier is going to bomb through. And in that case, he has a lot more distance to cover. And he has to get onto a med with 2 scouts around him. Where you usually have a scout on shack like this. Maybe one on fence. Maybe one on logs.
I thought they both went on fence.
Yeah, you can have, I mean, if you would like to, you can have both scouts on fence. Just anywhere kind of around here. Good vision. Almost always, though, there is a scout. At least in my experience from playing behind scouts, there's a scout here on Shack. Because you can deal with someone coming through window with more agility. But yeah, that should make sense. If you want to play to leave, just do bats, standard stuff. I don't think here's a very good position to play to leave either. So, just more on the left side. You get why I think that's better. Especially for the med. Alright. Do you want me to do the other demo now?
Did we finish the other one?
Sure, I can finish that.
Or
4, 3, 2, 1. The control point is
Okay, what is this?
tested.
This is yes, right, when Playstick is dead.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Alright. Alright, good, your demo lives, that's great. Just play together. You don't want anyone dying here.
Control point is being contested.
Okay. It's not this ad. Even though your med died, so that's good. That they had to use. Hmm.
Our control point is being captured.
That's not good. Shouldn't be happening. So you have to walk across this pretty tight corridor here. And
Sorry for being so late. My bad.
Hello.
You're going to die.
So you got air shot, Neil. It's the big highlight.
Yeah, everyone was laughing.
The control point is being captured.
Alright. Alright, what's the dealio here?
I think it might just be a chronic skill issue from me.
So I mean I would prefer to walk across here, Playstick. Because this is shit. Because you just are getting landed on top of, but that shouldn't mean you're dropping. You have no idea where this soldier is. And the scout walks lower, which Mustard should be covering every day of the week. If he's gonna be out here, he should not let a scout walk lower onto his med. But that did end
The
up
idea of me
happening.
perma running sniper is dead for sure. I play occasionally.
Thank God, by the way.
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't know which one of you was like, oh, we're gonna perma snipe.
It was Spencer.
The amount
I
of
gave
time
up at the second scrim.
It was not me, it was Mustard.
What?
the second
You liar.
I see our player come up on sniper when we are about to push, just makes me want to kill myself.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
I
Is
give
if
up
you
on
are
the-
gonna push or you're gonna get pushed, sniper's not very good. It's good for when nothing is fucking happening.
The control point is being
But
contested.
this is a fine scenario for sniper since your team wasn't really getting pushed on last. This, all right, unscathed, 125 HP. All right, you're gonna drop the med. Ren is alive. That's miraculous. See, this is the one position where sniper is good, is on last. When you can play around this right side really well. You can peek here, peek here, peek here, peek here. And that's what makes this map a sniper map, is this second and last kind of connection. But if you're not sniping there, you're more likely to be a liability to your team than not. They had a spy. You guys dispatched him quickly. Get through lower. Look above you. You have someone above you. Good. Someone checks height. Parades. And you Uber into them. This should be financial, but... Alright. Not in the Uber, but comes in clutch after the Uber to get the med. See, now we're in a position where sniper isn't good, because it's not last, and so you are just a worse scout. Just put the SMG away, man. Just get out of there.
I'm telling you, every clip I get, I do 12 damage. It's worth it.
Alright. So you almost got the 1 HP on the demo with a worthy bomb.
How do you make sticky bombs so visible?
Oh, this is a mod. It only works in like demo replays. It doesn't work in casual, doesn't work in competitive, but it's just to make it more clear when watching demos. Alright, that was a misguided bomb alone into their whole team. But it happens. Sometimes you just do some retarded shit. You're pushing Saw. Again, you have a sniper on ad. It's cringe, but... Get that sniper through like cat, yeah. Alright, go. Double sticky, huge.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Your team needs to be in! Where are they? What is this? Get off the point! Alright. I think mainly that this coordination was down to sniper. It's still good though. You're still the overall... Oh my god, Playsick, you have no one in front of you and you're peeking a demo? That's bold. You're a bold man! I dare you, demo. Fight me. Alright. Once again, I think another scout would have been better there. But... Hey, you said you're not going to run it as much anymore. I think that's means you've learned. Alright.
Yeah, especially since Palish threw me under the bus after it was his suggestion, not mine.
It was not mine suggesting. You're the one who wanted to kill sniper.
Uh-huh.
I don't think perma sniper is ever optimal. I don't think any
Product, maybe?
TF2 player can think that. No, like perma sniper is not ever optimal. Running a lot of sniper is best on product and process, especially product. But perma sniper, there's always going to be a lot of situations where a scout is better, especially on a map like product, where scout is really good, than sniper because he's more versatile.
Can you go more in depth on process?
In terms of like where sniper is good and not.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the last invite grand finals, there was a perma sniper on process, and they took Froyo to round 9, 4-5 in the end. They lost, but it was pretty good. It's just process has good angles, a lot of good places for sniper to peek on all the points. It's kind of like this junction between these 2 points. It's just kind of like that on every point on process. Still, Scout is better because Scout is fast. Scout can transition between points more. It makes your team play faster. But if you're fine with slowing it down and you're able to work off those picks well and you're getting the picks, like ultimately if you're not getting the picks, your snipers aren't hitting the shots or they're playing really well around it, it's not going to work. But if you're trying it out and they are letting you peek, that's a big thing. If they're letting you peek and get picks without bombing you a ton, and your soldier or something is playing well around the fact that you have a sniper instead of a scout, a big thing to note is that Process is a good scout map as well, so I don't think it's ever optimal to run Perma Sniper instead of a scout there, but it can be good to run Perma Sniper instead of a soldier on Process if your scouts are really up on their shit and able to just clear a lot of stuff and make space without a soldier being able to bomb through. But it does put more work on everyone else, with the benefit of being able to just win fights sometimes because your sniper hit a shot.
Before actually.
I'm being pinned by my team.
Point is being captured.
But to be clear, what I'm saying is really that Sniper's good at it situationally. And sometimes that situation can be a long time on Process, but I think on Snakewater it's just kind of this area of the map. And very often Snakewater games will spend 20 minutes in this area of the map, so Sniper will be seen a lot, but
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
yeah. Alright, you have Ad. You're down a sniper, but they have a sniper. Okay, he didn't look lower, so... You got force, that's fine. Just go into them. Alright. See, they were on sniper, and their sniper could not leave in time.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Shoot bomb. Oh, that's so unlucky. I mean, you learned a lesson there, I'm sure, Playsic, with like, oh, I just can't be around here when we don't have mid yet. But that's super unfortunate. That's rare that that's going to happen to you. Because their soldier died. And he wasn't even on soldier, he was on sniper. But he came up, I believe, and something he died early. And just this area is kind of a death trap in that situation. I will say for the main caller, if you do manage to get that in your mind that it's possible that when you go lower it's going to spawn like that, you can just go Saw instead. Generally lower it's a little better, I think, because you have this open space, but that does sway it such that I think Saw is a better place for your combo to get in. If there's a likelihood that someone's waiting in forwards, like on Soldier or Heavy or something, which sometimes people will come up Heavy and wait there for the med to cross by and then just kill him instantly. Alright, you're just pressuring for something. They've done with Sentry, so you're just trying to get a pick, yeah. Ooh, huge, huge. Their med was not with their demo. That's a huge mistake on their part. Let's not have your demo die in post. Med, go heal your demo, man. Oh. Nice med pick. Huge. It's... I think your demo should have been on high ground there in the post. Try and play around that. Your stickies are post machines that are very useful. But otherwise, that was good. I like the aggressiveness there. To just kind of push into their demo when you saw that he was alone. To make it easier for your med there, you should just drop down here and try and get an arrow scout. Because if the demo's smart, he's not going to be trying to pipe you. He's just going to throw a sticky and kill you.
Well, wouldn't the sticky still hit me if I drop down and was behind the shed?
If you're crouching, no, and
Huh.
he's less likely to throw it if he doesn't see you, because a lot of demos have problems with object permanence. Just in my experience, I've almost never seen a
Oh, no,
demo
it's
do
this
that.
part.
But yeah, logically, it would make sense for him to do it. It's just not common in my experience. I'm a med player, so a lot of that.
Our control point is being captured.
Surf, basic. Alright, yeah, that's... You didn't know
Should have
the
just did
scout.
the air shot. He would have died.
No, there's not much anyone could have done there apart from probably just play more passive with their med.
Yeah.
But your soldiers are getting a lot. Anyway, so that's the classic gambit of trading your med for their whole team. Alright. Interesting. You don't have to peek on the right here, Playstick. You can peek from the left. Or rather, not peek. But be on the left side of the door instead of the right. Because if you were to leave there, you'd be leaving here. Not up here.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Oh, again, the same thing, where your players just walk up here while your medic has no one on point. Who's the pocket soldier?
Me.
Okay, whoever me is.
Neil.
Just try and recognize the situation where your med is alone there, and play like that. Play in a pocket scout position, almost.
Okay.
Where you can just play on high ground near your med, and if someone bombs, it's an easy kill. It's tough. It shouldn't ultimately be your job. Your scouts should be staying alive, but
Expert
either as a scout, recognize when that happens and tell your soldier, or as a soldier, just recognize it yourself. Or, play sick, honestly,